A little more challenging, but certainly the wind is back, and it's coming back like late this morning, especially this afternoon. It's our next big thing. The other thing is for today, the temperatures are going to be dropping. So we'll have an early high, and then we're going to continue to fall well below average going into Monday, and it's going to be windy. So it's blustery. It's a chilly Monday to start off. Now, rainfall amounts, we're getting them in from our weather watchers, and that rain overnight, boy, it overproduced. So the amounts look like maybe as high as, a half an inch we could get. But look at that. We had several areas over, 0.8 inches. That for Jeff in Staffordville, Eric in Mansfield Center, for John in Enfield. At my house, just over a half an inch. In Oxford at Dave's house, just over a half an inch. So good old soaking out there. That heavy stuff is long gone, along with those claps of just like deep rumbles, huh? Well, this time of year you get just like a little different sound from the way that they're created, but we don't have time to get into all that science. But nonetheless, you see the wind is cutting across those lakes, and so right now it's like lake effect, mainly rain, but we will see as temperatures get colder, some of that lake effect snow, you might get a little flurry that crosses our state. Right now on the only live radar, there is a little tiny shower to track this morning. Look at that. Near Glastonbury, it's cut through Hartford, a little sprinkle. It has been moving through East Hartford. Now we'll give you first alert Bolton. You'll see maybe a few little sprinkles. No big deal. All right, so first alert futurecast also indicating more holes in the clouds developing gradually. So some sunny breaks. That's 1 o'clock you're looking at. Not much happening, but a random shower is possible. First, it's of the liquid variety, and then this evening, that's 6 o'clock, and tonight, there could be a passing flurry or brief snow shower. Little to no accumulation is expected. I'm starting to see a few little holes there as we get that sun coming up. And that is in New London. In Niantic, we have Jessica coming in at 49 degrees. Wild temperatures. We're like 20 degrees warmer than yesterday. East Hampton, Laura coming in at 44. Kerry and Westbrook, 45 degrees. Temperature trend today and the wind gusts and direction you're looking at. So if you want to tackle some leaves, if they're not too damp, you have until, 9 o'clock before the gusts start picking up in that 20-mile-per-hour range. And then late this morning and certainly this afternoon, we're in that 30-plus mile-per-hour range. And then the temperatures start to fall. So early high temperatures, this is primarily before noon. Most of us will see that high for the day. And in terms of visibility, it's a very light fog out there. We're tracking there. You can see some of that from Rocky Hill. So visibility is not horrible right now. The feel might be horrible to some of you, though. Tomorrow morning, we're dressing for that feel in the 20s. And then afternoon feels like temperature 20s to low 30s. As that coldest air of the week will be with us, coupled with those strong wind gusts over 30 miles per hour tomorrow. And a little improvement. We're breezy still Tuesday. Then high pressure comes in. A little chillier, frosty to start, but the temperatures start moderating, and by later in the week, we could get back to the low 50s and even stay that mild going into next weekend. So a warming trend definitely could be a part of the mix, so we can get through the next 24 hours.